I'm the son of a third-generation farmer. I've been married 10 years to the farmer's daughter. I'm a God-fearing, hard-working combine driver, hogging up the road on my plower, chugga-lugga-lugging 5 miles an hour on my international harvester. 3 miles of cars laying on their horns, falling on deaf ears of corn, lined up behind me like a big parade of late to work, road rage jerks, shouting obscene words, flipping me the bird. Well, you may be on a state paved road, but that blacktop runs through my payload. Excuse me for trying to do my job, but this year ain't been no bumper crop. If you don't like the way I'm a-driving, get back on the interstate. Otherwise, sit tight and be nice and quit your honking at me that way. 'Cause I'm the son of a third-generation farmer. I've been married 10 years to the farmer's daughter. I got 2 boys in the county 4-H. I'm a lifetime sponsor of the FFA. Hey, that's what I make. I make a lot of hay for a little pay. But I'm proud to say I'm a God-fearing, hard-working combine driver, hogging up the road on my plower, chugga-lugga-lugging 5 miles an hour on my international harvester. Well, I know you got your own deadlines, but cussing at me won't save you no time, hoss. This big wheel wide load ain't going any faster, so just smile and wave and tip your hat to the man up on the tractor. 'Cause I'm the son of a third-generation farmer. I've been married 10 years to the farmer's daughter. I got 2 boys in the county 4-H. I'm a lifetime sponsor of the FFA. Hey, that's what I make. I make a lot of hay for a little pay. But I'm proud to say I'm a God-fearing, hard-working combine driver, hogging up the road on my plower, chugga-lugga-lugging 5 miles an hour on my international harvester. Hard-working combine driver, hogging up the road on my flower, chugga-lugga-lugging 5 miles an hour on my international harvester. Raymond's in his Sunday best. He's usually up to his chest in oil and grease. There's the Martins walking in with that mean little freckle-faced kid who broke a window last week. Sweet Miss Betty likes to sing off-key in the pew behind me. That's what I love about Sunday. Sing along as the choir sways every verse of Amazing Grace. And then we shake the preacher's hand, go home into your blue jeans, have some chicken and some baked beans, pick a backyard football team, not do much of anything. That's what I love about Sunday. Stroll to the end of the drive, pick up the Sunday Times, grab a coffee cup, looks like Sally and Rod finally tied the knot. Well, it's about time. There's 35 cents off a ground round. Baby, cut that coupon out. It's what I love about Sunday. Catnapping on the porch swing, you curled up next to me. The smell of jasmine wakes us up. We take a walk down a back road, tackle box and a cane pole. Carve our names in that white oak. I steal a kiss as the sun fades. That's what I love about Sunday. Getting baptized, mama's hands raised up high, having a hallelujah good time. A smile on everybody's face. That's what I love about Sunday. Oh yeah, that's what I love about Sunday. He was standing in the rubble of an old farmhouse outside Birmingham when some on the scene reporter stuck a camera in the face of that old man. He said, "Tell the folks, please, mister, what are you gonna do now that this twister has taken all that's dear to you?" The old man just smiled and said, "Boy, let me tell you something. This ain't nothing." He said, "I lost my daddy when I was 8 years old. That cave-in at the Kincaid mine left a big old hole. And I lost my baby brother, my best friend in my left hand, in a no-win situation in a place called Vietnam. And last year I watched my loving wife of 50 years waste away and die, and I held her hand till her heart would go and stop pumping. So this ain't nothing." He said, "I learned at an early age there's things that matter and there's things that don't. So if you're waiting here for me to cry, I hate to disappoint you, boy, but I won't." Then he reached down in the rubble and picked up a photograph, wiped the dirt off of it with the hand that he still had. He put it to his lips and he said, "Man, she was something. But this ain't nothing." He said, "I lost my daddy when I was 8 years old. That cave-in at the Kincaid mine left a big old hole. And I lost my baby brother, my best friend in my left hand, in a no-win situation in a place called Vietnam. And last year I watched my loving wife of 50 years waste away and die. We were holding hands when her heart would go stop pumping. So this ain't nothing." He said, "This ain't nothing. Time won't nothing. No, this ain't nothing. I'm meeting my buddies out on the lake. We're headed out to a special place we love that just a few folks know. There's no signing up, no monthly dues. Take your Johnson, your Mercury, or your Evan Root and fired up. Meet us out at Party Cove. Come on in, the water's fine. Just idle on over and toss us a line. Fast trackers, mainliners, and a party barge strung together like a floating trailer park. Anchored out and getting loud all summer long. Side by side there's 5 houseboat front porches, AstroTurf lawn chairs and tiki torches. Regular Joes rocking the boat, that's us, the Redneck Yacht Club. Bermuda's flip-flops and a tank top tan. He popped his first top at 10 a.m. That's Bob, he's our president. We're checking out the girls on the upper deck, rubbing in the 15 SPF. It's hot, everybody's jumping in. Later on when the sun goes down, we'll pull out the jar and that old guitar and pass them around. Bass trackers, mainliners, and a party barge strung together like a floating trailer park. Anchored out and getting loud all summer long. Side by side there's 5 houseboat front porches, AstroTurf lawn chairs and tiki torches. Regular Joes rocking the boat, that's us, the Redneck Yacht Club. When the party's over and we're all alone, we'll be making waves in a no-wake zone. Fast trackers, mainliners, and a party barge strung together like a floating trailer park. Anchored out and getting loud all summer long. Side by side there's 5 houseboat front porches, AstroTurf lawn chairs and tiki torches. The regular Joes rocking the boat, that's us, the Redneck Yacht Club. Redneck Yacht Club. Redneck Yacht Club. dawn, gonna party right down to the wire at the bonfire. You don't have to be from around here to know right where to go. All you gotta do is load up and head towards the glow. Well, the bonfire out in the sticks, country backwoods, homegrown hicks. Bonfire dance, a little jig, hold up your cup and take another swig at the bonfire out in the sticks, country backwoods, homegrown hicks. Bonfire dance, a little jig, hold up your cup and take another swig. Won't sleep till dawn, gonna party right down to the wire at the bonfire. We're all hanging at the lights are shining bright as always downtown on the road. I have friends that come from out of town asking me to go. They say there's so much going on, why don't you come along and show us around? I tell them Karen's not feeling well, so I probably shouldn't go out. Besides, I've got a fix-it list of things I need to do around the house. Then I hang up the phone, turn the radio back on, and sit back down. I know my boy ain't here, but he ain't gone. In the mornings I wake up, give her a kiss, head to the kitchen, pour a cup and wake me up and try to rouse up some ambition. Go outside, sit by myself, but I ain't alone. I've got the Father, my Son, and the Holy Ghost. I've been beat up, I've been pushed and shoved, but never ever really knocked down. Between Mom and Dad, Uncle Sam and friends, I somehow always pulled out. But the pain of this was more than I'd ever felt before. Yeah, I was broke. I cried and cried and cried until I passed out on the floor. Then I prayed and prayed and prayed till I thought I couldn't pray anymore. Then minute by minute, day by day, my God, He gave me hope. I know my boy ain't here, but he ain't gone. In the mornings I wake up, give her a kiss, head to the kitchen, pour a cup and wake me up and try to rouse up some ambition. Go outside, sit by myself, but I ain't alone. See, I've got the Father, my Son, and the Holy Ghost. I hope, I love, I pray, I cry, I heal a little more each day inside. I won't completely heal till I go home. In the mornings I wake up, give her a kiss, head to the kitchen, pour because of some ambition. Go outside, sit by myself, but I ain't alone. I've got the Father, my Son, and the Holy Ghost. One day I'll wake up and I'll be home with the Father, my Son, and the Holy Ghost. He had plastic bags wrapped around his shoes. He was covered with the evening news. Had a pair of old wool socks on his hands. The bank sign was flashing 5 below. It was freezing rain and spitting snow. He was curled up behind some garbage cans. I was afraid that he was dead. I gave him a gentle shake. When he opened up his eyes, I said, "Oh man, are you okay?" He said, "I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybees, drip drying in the summer breeze. After jumping into Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you just left me alone, 'cause I was almost home." He said, "I was just coming round the barn about the time you grabbed my arm, when I heard Mama holler, 'Son, hurry up.' I was close enough for my old nose to smell fresh cobbler on the stove, and I saw Daddy loading up the truck. Cane poles on the tailgate, bobbers blowing in the wind. Since July of '55, that's as close as I've been. Yeah, I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree, where I was running from some honeybees, drip drying in the summer breeze. After jumping into Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you just left me alone. I was almost home. I said, "Oh man, you're gonna freeze to death. Let me drive you to the mission." He said, "Boy, if you left me alone, right now I'd be fishing." I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybees, drip drying in the summer breeze. After jumping into Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you just left me alone. was almost home.
Well, Marty, it's hot. I tell you what, we've got record temperatures all over right now, and it's just getting hotter. It's 101 downtown right now. Stay inside. I'd agree with that. Yeah, you need to seek shelter. If you can't.
A little bit of guitar, a little bit of truck, a little bit of hound dog, and a little bit of luck. A little bit of bacon, a little bit of beans, a little bit of you loving up on me, a little bit of how it's supposed to be, a little bit of life, a little bit of backseat, a little bit of moon, a little bit of radio, going boom, boom, boom. A little bit of sugar, a little bit of spice, a little bit of nasty, a little bit of nice, a little bit of how it's supposed to be, a little bit of life. I breathe in, I breathe out, yeah, sleeping all night with the windows down. Up in the morning, stirring around, drink a pot of coffee and I head off to town. Work, work, work all day long, crank it up, back it up, bring it on home. Supper on the table and I eat me a bite, then we snuggle on the porch by the pale moonlight. A little bit of me and you doing alright, a little bit of life, a little bit of tractor, a little bit of farm, a little bit of cornfield, and a little bit of barn, a little bit of come on, a little bit of play, a little bit of yeehaw in the hay, a Dixie cup of homemade wine, a little bit of life. I breathe in, I breathe out, yeah, sleeping all night with the windows down. Up in the morning, stirring around, drink a pot of coffee and I head off to town. Work, work, work all day long, crank it up, back it up, bring it on home. Supper on the table and I eat me a bite, then we snuggle on the porch by the pale moonlight. A little bit of me and you doing alright, a little bit of life. A little bit of back porch, a little bit of swing, a little bit of wind chimes going ding-a-ling, a little bit of TV, a little bit of couch, popcorn smelling up the house, olive mowed on a little slice of homemade pie, a little bit of life. I breathe in, I breathe out, yeah, sleeping all night with the windows down. Up in the morning, stirring around, drink a pot of coffee and I head off to town. Work, work, work all day long, crank it up, back it up, bring it on home. Supper on the table and I eat me a bite, then we snuggle on the porch by the pale moonlight. A little bit of me and you doing alright, a little bit of life, a little bit of me and you doing alright, a little bit of life, yeah, a little bit of life. A little bit of guitar, a little bit of truck, a little bit of hound dog, a little bit of luck, a little bit of backseat, a little bit of moon, a little bit of radio, boom, 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 a little bit of bacon, a little bit of beans, a little bit of you loving up on me, a little bit of come on, a little bit of play, a little bit of yeehaw in the hay. He had plastic bags wrapped around his shoes. He was covered with the evening news. Had a pair of old wool socks on his hands. The bank sign was flashing 5 below. It was freezing rain and spitting snow. He was curled up behind some garbage cans. I was afraid that he was dead. I gave him a gentle shake. When he opened up his eyes, I said, "Oh man, are you okay?" He said, "I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybees, drip drying in the summer breeze. After jumping into Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you just left me alone, 'cause I was almost home." Then he said, "I was just coming round the barn about the time you grabbed my arm, when I heard Mama holler, 'Son, hurry up.' I was close enough for my old nose to smell fresh cobbler on the stove, and I saw Daddy loading up the truck. Cane poles on the tailgate, bobbers blowing in the wind. Since July of '55, that's as close as I've been. Yeah, I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree, where I was running from some honeybees, drip drying in the summer breeze. After jumping into Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you just left me alone. I was almost home. I said, "Oh man, you're gonna freeze to death. Let me drive you to the mission." He said, "Boy, if you left me alone, right now I'd be fishing." I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybees, drip drying in the summer breeze. After jumping into Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you just left me alone, 'cause I was almost home. Man, I wish you just left me alone. I was almost home.